Hi, this is Shane Pastana. Right now, if you don't know much about us, Team Royalty, we're based pretty much out of Santa Clara, San Jose area. We play at SCP. It's two brand new X-ball fields for us to play at, so it makes it a lot easier on us to get out there and grind and work on stuff. We do have a second team, which obviously we pull players from, but we pretty much beat up on each other all weekend, every weekend. So it's a good foundation. Our infrastructure is getting stronger, and hopefully we can build on that. Maybe a D4 team down the road, maybe two D3 teams. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see how things progress. So far, this off season's been a grind. We've pretty much been playing every weekend when the weather permitted, which has been somewhat formidable, or worked out well for us, I guess I should say. We've been grinding. We've been trying to improve and work on some of our weaknesses, and we went down south to practice against the Ironmen. It was kind of our first official team practice, and they kind of thumped us pretty much, but it was a good learning experience for the guys, and I think it was good.
All right, this is Mike Hinman. It's January 19th, 20th weekend. It's our first weekend of practice out here with the Ironmen. We had the Ironmen, Royalty came down, and the SD Pirates. Both Royalty and the Pirates have been competing in the WCPL for years, and Royalty's definitely taken that step up. It's a productive weekend. This is our first weekend with all the new Ironman pickups: Mouse, Corey Bornstein, Marcelo, and Steven Pitts. We had a good weekend. Pirates definitely probably got the worst of it. Royalty had a tough go with us today, and Royalty probably got the best of the Pirates. It was just a really good, productive grind. Royalty appears to be taking that step from a mediocre D1 team to, in my opinion, probably a top-tier Division I team. I mean, we'll see as this year goes on. But fundamentally, they played really well this weekend. Shane and the guys, and they had a lot of fight in them. So it was good. It was a warm weekend with 80-some degrees. We just had a good weekend of practice, a good, constructive grind. As far as the Royalty guys go, man, I don't know what words can sum it all up, but I mean, they just played solid paintball, if these dudes were playing in the pro division, they would not be the worst team we had in the pro division, I can name 4 or 5 teams I think they'd be better than. A good weekend. I don't know if they've been up north all winter getting down, but fundamentally they played sound, so it's cool. It's cool to have some D1 teams to play against and have solid competition at that level, Yesterday, the first set, it was 5-2 Royalty. They knew what they were doing. They came out hot. So I look forward to seeing how the year progresses for them. Had a lot of friends on that team. Shane and John and all the young guys too. It's a solid breeding pool of good players. Obviously we got Toke from there, but there's a couple other guys on that team that are just as good as Toke. That if that's what they wanted to be, was on the Ironman or another pro team, they could be. And it appears they're going to keep the band together and do big things in the future. I think they're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. So I look forward. I guess we'll see at the end of the year when this is all done where these dudes end up. I'd be surprised if they're not a top 2, top 3. If they're in Division I team, if they're a pro team, there's no way they're the bottom 1 or 2. So look forward to seeing how it all goes.
steep or is it?
It's steep.
Just doing some maintenance is a vital part of paintball.
Yeah, that's they're simple. Phillips and 10 millimeters.
Oh shit.
Like before 6 and we got here at like 8:30. We went straight though. We didn't stop anywhere. I'm gonna put that in the video too. Waiver filling, changing, get naked.
Honestly, it doesn't hurt to have a 13 because then it gives you a break to actually figure out stuff
we'll
and
have
work.
plenty of games,
You know.
and we're
Are you playing tomorrow? This team's comprised of. They're not young players, but they're all, as far as the national tournaments experience, they don't have it. Where John and I myself do, so we're trying to give that to the guys. But honestly, these guys can play. They can play at any level. I know they can play at any level. It's just a matter of us putting it together as a team. I think that the big boys, like I like to call them, the big pro teams, I think the difference between them and us is depth. And it's hard to. I'm learning in the divisional ranks. It's hard to have depth because, money and the big teams take your players. Toke, thanks. But I just think I think this team's on its way. I think we're not as far away as people think. I know no one really knows a lot about us, but I think we're on the right track. Where that leads, I don't know. We're going to steer that ship in the right direction, and hopefully we can keep on going that way.
the edger can always come back this way if he needs to.
And then the back center guy, when he's here, if they go apple only, then the back center guy goes to.
You got
There's the echo, yeah.
You got that out? How you been, man? Everything good? Very good, yeah. Yeah, same old. Can't complain. Good, good. This is going well. You guys been grinding?
Not yet. I mean, this is like first,
Exactly. Oh, not at all. Yeah. Oh, and those girls were no pass. That's like the hockey kids are all.
What's up?
And you entrusted them to us, and they're not here now.
Look at this shot.
Grinding, getting ready for Dallas, practicing against Impact and Sacramento DMG. DMG is a local team, D1 PSP, good team. Impact, I mean, they got their core players and some new guys, so it's going to be a grind today.
It's always, I always enjoy having the opportunity to play against other pro teams, or against pro teams in general, or even D1 teams, other D1 teams, so it's always good to play better competition and see where we're really at. Some big things planned, so it's all on us now. Got to go out there and earn it, and it should be fun.
Still shots later, if you're still using that one.
The paintball player in me told me to shoot him to the ground. Nice guy, and he said, maybe. He's like, yeah, homie, don't play that. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Greg.
That's paintball. What happened?
That's cool.
Marty Bush is over there.
Marty Bush?
You heard of him? You've never heard of Marty Bush?
I'm a young one.
One of the original Ironmen.
Yeah. Alright, so tell me how today's been going.
Well, it was actually really rough this morning. I don't think we won a point. We're getting shot we were getting shot off the break almost every point, 2 or 3 guys, and that just equates to like 45-second points. It kind of, it's like a gut punch, and you actually have to just suck it up, and that's what we did. And we talked about it a little bit, and we figured we should just slow it down, and since we're getting chopped up off the break, and just play paintball. And that's what we did for the most part in the afternoon. It hasn't been so lopsided throughout the afternoon now, so it's good. I mean, that's what we're here for. It's a learning experience, but it's never fun to get beat down, but there's still more to play, and
Today we had a practice against Edmonton Impact in Capital Edge Paintball Park. It was kind of a rough practice early on, kind of getting beat down. The lanes are pretty open, we're getting chopped off the break. We made a few adjustments, kind of just survive off the break and play 5-on-5 paintball. We had a little more success there, and yeah, later in the day we, started figuring it out, started winning some points, but overall, Edmonton was pretty much winning all the points. Well, not all the points, but most of them. Like Shane said, it's a humbling practice, kind of shows us where we're at right now and where we're at against a good team like Impact, and, just shows that we need a little more work. And also, a couple of weeks, we got practice against the Ironman down in Cap Pendleton, so.
Yeah, we got Dallas coming up pretty soon. Dallas, Texas, PSP, event number 1. We had a couple practices against Ironman. We'll be doing another one pretty soon. We had our first one down in Camp Pendleton. And now we have our second one here against Impact at Dave Baines Paintball Park, Capital Edge Paintball Park. The pace of the game for Ironman and Impact is attack and push down the field, so it's a good look to see that kind of style of paintball being played. I mean, playing against pros is pretty much the best you can get in terms of practice.
Last year we played in the WCPPL, and it's a great league, and not a lot of teams in the upper division, but every team was good. So it was a great learning experience for us. We go to World Cup and just get stomped. We didn't play well. I think it was more of a deer in the headlights look. 2 weeks later, we play just as good of teams as we played at Cup and mowed everybody. Not mowed them, but it was great games, and we ended up winning the event. So I just think the youth of our team, just with the experience and tournament experience, is the key. So hopefully from what we built off of Vegas, with the win and going to Cup and learning from, you can't take anyone for granted. I think for the 2013 season, here we go. I think that the guys are ready. I think they're pissed off from World Cup, to be honest, because I know I am. Because it was embarrassing, and that's not us. We're a team that attacks teams, and we didn't attack. So hopefully we can build on that, and hopefully we have a great year.